Do you have this better?
Mm-hmm. Oh, oops. Yeah.
There we go.
Right there.
Hello.
Weird bug on YouTube.
YouTube's being stupid right now. But what's up? Sorry for all the sounds you're hearing next to the microphone.
Playing Kartia. Forgive me, I can't remember exactly who sent this in. I want to say Velhart, but
I remember
I'm not sure
when
that's
it
right.
got sent in, but I can't remember either.
I'm starting again. Hey Steve, what's up?
I'm starting again.
Weren't you?
Yeah, he's coming down later.
Oh.
I love Kartia. It's like sounds like Karuta in Japanese, which is
Well, Kartia is a card.
yeah.
That's very
It's just
interesting.
like barely change the word a little bit. This could be like gosh dang it, what's that freaking Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Yu-Gi-Oh. Thank you, Mom.
Said it was a world that never knew war, world of peace. But I have to wonder how that's possible.
Already, this story just...
In a world,
Nope.
if evolution is supposed to be like the same. Like, because animals grow up killing each other, man.
I know we're the
Not
tigers, not at
this
war with the sheep.
In this one.
Is that not?
They were all planted there by sentient aliens
The
that
world never knew war.
told them all to... Like, seriously, you could tell me that those were both freaking, like, concept art pieces for Final Fantasy IX, and I would believe you. Like, yeah, that's that's what it's...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can choose.
Lacrima Christi Toxa Classico. Well, she has a better name.
She's like on the front art and everything. Let's be her.
I thought it was her name, but I guess Kartia is the card, not the character. Year 1043.
A lot of games, if they're doing, like, a year kind of thing, they'll have it be roughly around 1,000. A few hundred years before or a few hundred years after. But, I don't know. They make up their years and then... in their fantastical world. It implies, like, a deeper history. Wow, that bro has crazy eyes, man. Holy fetch. That guy evolved to have huge eyes because nobody killed him.
Yep, that's true. No war means.
So he got these deformities that persisted.
I kind of like the pixel art, though.
Yeah, I do too. A lot.
Is this Celeste?
Looks like
That would be
Celeste.
great.
Yeah, Spawn on Your Mom. Yeah, it is. What's up? Hey, Covert. What's up, dude? Would you like a Chrono Trigger remake like Final Fantasy VII? I don't think that would be good for the tone.
I don't think it's necessary.
It would need to be more in the style of what Dragon Quest is doing now. Looks like Kefka. Actually, that dude kind of do look like Kefka. And that could be Terra if you just made her hair green or whatever.
Is her hair green or is her hair blonde? What's the canon answer to that?
I don't know. Well, what is she in Dissidia?
She's blonde in Dissidia.
She's blonde, okay.
But she has a green-haired skin.
Yeah. How do you get two things like as different as that mixed up, basically?
I don't know.
Like,
Also, how is Link's hair pink in A Link to the Past?
I know, totally.
that one, if I had to guess, it's got to be like the normal hair color didn't stand out well on his pixel art. I don't know. Like it didn't contrast well enough with his skin or something. Rhyme is being released on Switch. Oh,
For
later
$10
than other systems.
more. And at a later date.
Nintendo did say like that it was not their like the pricing is
Right.
not their decision.
Yeah, it's not Nintendo's fault, but Rhyme is $10 more on the Switch, and
With the
it's
F.
later. So if you want to buy it,
I wonder if they're like, oh, if you
Yes,
bought
the
the Switch,
Switch
you're
isn't the right
Mr.
one.
Moneybags here. We're gonna take advantage of that.
seriously, yeah.
So Mike, Case, and Landon, how do you like Final Fantasy 15? There's a lot of videos about that.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Kason and I really haven't played the game.
Yeah, we played it a bit.
We just played the
just
demo
the
a little
beginnings.
bit. That's basically all we've played in it.
But, I mean, it's cool. It's fun.
Killboy saw Terra's hair as teal. Huh.
Okay, nice.
Well, still ways off from blonde. You know?
In fact, it's the opposite way
kinda
from
bluish
blonde
green.
on the color.
It is. It is the cool and the
It's
warm.
going towards blue, yeah.
What did we think of the Switch? Switch is pretty cool, man.
Switch is fun.
It's a
I
lot
like
of fun
it.
being able to play stuff wherever the crap you want.
Yeah.
Pretty much every night that I've had it, I've played it in my bed for a little bit because that's where I would rather play games. Bald guy looks like a dude from Street Fighter. A lot of people say Kevin. Vandor. I like how your continue icon is a little card that flips around.
Oh, nice. It's a card. I get it. But you're an atheist.
Oh, caught you now.
Let's see.
Poser. Thoughts and prayers. That's what you should have said. Then you could be an atheist.
I give you my thoughts, not my prayers.
Thinking hard.
I never asked for that.
They made Terra's hair green to distinguish her from Celeste. Still weird to, I don't know, like, not just stick with that if that's what you did.
Yeah.
Dude, Chris, that's totally true. It's almost like meditative. Like, freaking last night, I just ran around looking for Koroks. That's freaking all I was trying to do.
Nice.
That's almost my favorite thing to do in the game is collect Koroks. Pick up every freaking rock that you see.
Yeah, dude.
Someone was talking about how you need to run around for 5 to 10 minutes before you find something to do in the game.
I know.
What's
Yeah,
funny
they're wrong.
is when I play,
Nope.
I don't like riding the horse because you miss stuff. So I would freaking rather go on foot because there is so much stuff there. But if you don't know what to look for, I can see how you'd think there's nothing
you'd think
here.
there's nothing here.
Dude, there's freaking Koroks every 20 feet. It's ridiculous. There's a ton of them.
When I'm riding the horse, I'm jumping off every, 30 or 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Just because, oh, fish.
Oh, by the way, so yesterday I started playing with the Pro HUD instead.
Oh, nice.
Because I read this dude's write-up the other day. He was recommending, he was like, dudes, the game is way better when you turn off, when you go to the Pro HUD because all you have is your hearts and whatever. And you have to actually go based on landmarks. And you can pause to look at your map, but other than that, it forces you to create a mental map. Otherwise, you're not. And I realized that. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. So I started playing with Pro Mode. And immediately I was like, where's my map? I fetching need to look at my map. But then I realized, okay, hold on. I was in Kakariko and I was like, I'm going to get my bearings here. Okay. And then I looked at the map. Okay, I'm facing north. Okay, this is this way. And I forced myself to stick with that for about half an hour or so. All of a sudden I was like, dude, this is actually pretty cool. All of a sudden I had a better mental map personally for how a few different places connected
Nice.
than I had before. I think I might actually keep it up. Because this guy's saying
That's pretty cool.
part of the reason why is because Breath of the Wild does such a good job of giving you environmental cues that you don't need a HUD for. So you know when Link is cold. For one, the little dialogue prompt comes up, but he's shivering, right? You know when... so the temperature thing you don't necessarily need. The sound meter for being stealthy, you can kind of tell. You can tell if you're making noise or not. So, you don't need that. And then the time of day kind of thing.
Now the weather,
really
though.
know the time of day. Yeah, that's
Tells
the
you
big
what's
thing you
coming,
miss is
but-
the weather prediction. The next 3 things of weather that are coming. But and what sucks about that is there's not a way to see that if you hit the minus button. They don't show you that. I would like them to change that to where if you're on the Pro HUD, if you pause, because it will show you the temperature and the time on the map. It'd be cool if it showed you the next few things of weather when you hit the minus button if you're on the Pro.
Yeah,
HUD
that
as
would be
well.
nice. Maybe that's the map feature you get when you pay for the DLC.
There it is, dude. This is DLC. Yeah, but yeah, he was basically saying you get all these cues anyways, and it's a little more satisfying. You feel like you're I don't know, but it's totally true. I feel like I could navigate my way all kinds of places now without needing the map whatsoever. And I probably could have anyways, like before to some degree, but it's just it's a different kind of feeling. You feel like you're there a little bit more. It's kind of interesting. I totally recommend it.
It's cool.
But I did end up pausing every so often to like look at my map and be like, hey, what am I walking past? Because sometimes you look at your map and you're like, oh, there's a cluster of trees on top of this thing that I can't see or
A
whatever.
world that has never had war has like knights and like armies and stuff.
No, that's kind of funny.
It's like the samurai in the freaking Edo period, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's that samurai, they weren't fighting anybody.
But they were not necessary.
Hey, dude, is that you, Zeb? How's it going?
What up?
Do any of us have a good VR set? No.
Nope.
On my phone and Google
I know.
Cardboard.
Yeah, there you go. Google Cardboard. It's expensive as fetch.
So,
and anything
yeah.
you buy right now is going to be freaking outdated, and like when the actual legit VR headsets show up.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom.
Vigilance headquarters.
Wow, dude looks derpy as fetch. What the heck? His hair does match his sprite's hair though. That rarely happens in these games.
Yeah, it actually.
It's like
His
legit.
name is also Kun.
Kun.
It's probably Kun, but it's funnier when it's Kun.
Oh my
Kun.
gosh.
When he was younger, his name was Kun Kun.
Oh, Humom has a podcast question for us. Wants to know what we think about video game marketing and advertising. We can talk about
We
that.
can talk about that.
Dudes, you peeps came through with podcast questions. I gotta say, we got
Yeah, we
enough
might
questions.
actually archive a few and
We're
have
stockpile
them for the next
these
couple
things.
weeks.
Save them for
a man.
save them for a harsh winter.
Yes, it's our rainy day fund of podcast questions.
Because a lot of them are like evergreen questions, like that one. Like, what do you think about it? Pretty broad. Yeah, it is. How's it going, dude? So, tell us about this video that you're doing effects for right now. I saw your post. You're talking about how
Could
crazy
go all
it's gonna
out.
be. Yeah, it looked like a Destiny thing.
Phantoms? Is it okay to create phantoms here?
By the way, nice work
Caution,
on
nice.
on Alex Boye's music video. That was pretty crazy. Hey, David J. And Chili Con Carnage. That's a great name. Zeb saying nice haircut, Mike.
Thank you.
But you're not a member yet.
Okay, what are we hoping for E3 this year from the Nintendo and Sony events? Well, Metroid would
Everything.
be freaking awesome.
Metroid announcement.
Um,
A lot of Xenoblade 2
yeah, they should
coverage
definitely show on that.
with like a demo to play.
Final Fantasy VII Remake footage.
Final
there should
Fantasy
be
VII
quite a
Remake
bit.
fetching demo.
And then
to play.
Kingdom Hearts 3, that's a good
That would
question.
be sweet.
I don't know.
I just don't know what to
Kingdom
do
Hearts
with that.
3, that's so... I would believe it if it showed up there. I also would believe it if it freaking did.
Show up for the next 5 years.
Exactly.
I believe it either way.
What's the consensus of this game so far?
The consensus is
So I haven't really done
I have not played
anything
it yet.
Lots of cool cutscenes, and that's it. There's been no like playing.
Rob saying the
cutscene,
consensus is it started.
right? It is a game. Actually, we don't even know that yet.
Coon looks like Cloud on a Hangover. That is, oh my gosh, that's freaking terrible.
Bullshit. Are you from Vigilance?
Knob, no, dude. Near we will get to, but it's just gonna be a little later because
Guys,
we're
we
freaking
are
swamped
just
right
so
now.
you guys know, we are like $7 away on Patreon from hitting our first goal, which was to get a second PlayStation 4 Pro. And when that happens, we can cover more games. So, if anybody has been interested or has any interest now in supporting us on Patreon, we are that close to being able to cover more PlayStation games.
Yeah.
Close. Yeah, so if dudes want to see some Nier, that's the quickest way to make it happen, honestly. Because we will get to it at some point, but as
absolutely.
it stands right
Same
now,
thing with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
We will get to it because it just looks way too cool. but we just aren't right now.
Question is this Beavis or Butthead? I don't like this Yoshitaka Amano design. Are you talking about the Coon or whatever?
Yeah.
Roy and Coon, dude.
Amano's art style is definitely not like it's not like popular.
Yeah, that's true. There's not like hundreds of anime that look
Yeah.
exactly like this.
In fact, I don't think there's any.
His eyes are like all bug-eyed here. Like,
Holy crap, you're right. Is he freaking out? He's
Just
pulling a
create
chrono.
the phantoms.
I like that expression though. That's great.
Yeah.
Zeb saying it's a pretty in-depth Destiny video with Care Bears.
Nice. Don't get killed.
Oh, and Alex's video, he shot it in 4 hours, did 44 VFX shots in 3 days. Holy crap, dude. That is
It's
crazy.
like 15 a day, man. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Kindness pub.
Yeah, David, that's kind of the way I've been approaching it too. That's kind of why it's important to find Koroks. That's been my main motivation to find Koroks, is because I want to. The urge to stockpile things is great,
Yes.
and so I'm like, I can't though,
Yes.
unless I have more slots. Because I keep finding like really sick weapons, and I'm like, fetch. I'm not using this on some freaking bookgoblin, dude. I'm holding up on this one.
I know. And then you never use it.
But the thing is, you tend to find weapons appropriately
For the
leveled
enemies
for the
around,
area
yeah.
that you're in.
So you
So.
hold square and it shows you the HP of all of your people.
Okay.
R and L, switch the camera.
I like how it doesn't ever go like directly behind. Like you're still at an angle even when you're to the side,
Yeah.
like this. It's like what, like a 10-degree angle?
Yeah, that is kind of funny. Usually they'd
It's
be like a
interesting.
3/4, like a 45 degree, but this one is
I wonder why they
barely.
did that.
Select brings up all this stuff.
Matt Oliver saying Vampire Hunter D looks like this. Yeah, kind of, huh?
Ooh.
Chris saying you might need to hire more for Dark Pixel. How many more Sperry Brothers out there? There's 2 more actually.
There are a couple
But
on
Mike
our
has,
side.
Mike has,
There's a couple on Mike's
yeah.
side too.
That guy looks like my brother's girlfriend. Are you talking about Coon?
Kun. Kun.
I'm actually stoked for the Gladio DLC. Oh yeah, forgot
You know,
about that.
I'm interested. It's apparently going to be playable at PAX coming up soon, and it'll definitely be.
What is this?
When will it
Oh,
be
because
out?
that table's higher up. Okay, I was confused by that. I was like,
Oh, it's a
why
table.
I think so.
I didn't know it was a table.
Can you undo things? There. Triangle. I want to look at.
Do you must keep up with
these
Marvel?
guys.
I used to be way into Spider-Man. I collected Spider-Man comics for a couple of years when I was in middle school. But that's the most I ever got into any comic stuff. Ironically, I kind of got out of that whole Spider-Man thing when the first Spider-Man movie came out.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like way into Spider-Man up to that
Which is
point.
funny, 'cause that was a good movie.
It was pretty good. This one looks a little more like a One Punch Man Mob Psycho. Yeah, okay, I can kind of see that a little bit in the eyes. Covert, we have a video for the main channel actually that's cooking right now.
Have we heard anything about that yet? Like,
Nope. Although I just did get a message from the guy at that company, and he says, "Oh, hey, I want to talk to you guys about a different, unrelated project." So
what the heck?
it's
All
cool.
right.
I mean, we're cool
All
with
right.
it, but it is kind of funny.
It was a little slower than we were thinking.
Yeah, it was supposed to be approved a week ago, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Who do you think would do a good job of playing Revolver Ocelot?
This is all fetching
That's
in
it.
Japanese.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
straight up Japanese.
That's
There's
awesome.
fire,
Holy
water,
fetch. Yeah, ice, water,
electricity.
electric, wind,
Yeah,
like
dude.
earth, like or like rock kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. Localization, they didn't want to fetching bother.
They
They're
were
like,
like,
what symbols
no
are
one will
your
know what
fetch?"
this means. As far as they know, this is some crazy ancient language.
So thus far, there are some similarities to chest. There are some similarities to Final Fantasy Tactics. One thing that is different is that you have like a turn phase, it looks like, for your whole team, which is
That's
more like
awesome.
Fire Emblem.
Rock. Or no, that's a leaf action.
So like you get everyone on your team to go, and then you switch and everyone on the other team goes, rather than each
It's a
having their own
mix in
individual
between.
like speed stat that decides turn order. I've gone with everybody, dude. I don't know what you
Yeah,
want me to
what
do.
do you do now?
You hit start or something.
Huh.
Commit. Weapon creation. That's crazy.
Phase change.
Steve Diamond saying I bought Nier and paid fully for Mass Effect on Tuesday.
Nice, dude. I'm excited for Mass Effect.
You could be busy man.
I'm not liking the trailers they're showing for Mass
It's
Effect.
cracking me up, dude. It is cracking me up because
It's
honestly,
freaking
to me, the worst
ridiculous.
part of all the Mass Effect games is the romance.
The romance,
stuff.
and
It's
they're like
freaking
really
awful.
playing it up in the
Yeah,
in
and
the
it's like the
trailers,
main
and
thing
it's
they're
like,
advertising.
Are you kidding me?
It's like, oh my gosh, video game characters kissing is one of the like most awkward things in life. I just don't. Ugh. There's a way to probably eventually do that convincingly well, but right now, none of the previous
Well, he
games
has
were
a
there.
counter move.
So it's
Oh,
also
he
kind
can't
of
get
the way
close
it
enough.
works. He's gonna die anyways. So,
Hold on though, Human. You're talking about the train sequence in Spider-Man 2. Isn't that when
Oh.
everyone sees his identity and fetching nobody?
Yeah.
Like,
And they're like, oh, he's
Says
just
anything?
a kid.
oh, so okay, Covert. I don't think I'm interested in getting Skyrim on the Switch because I played the crap out of that already.
Right,
I
you
would
already
rather
have
play
that.
something I haven't played. There's a lot of games out there that I need to get around to. And
yeah,
I've
I'm not playing
put
Skyrim. again.
well over 100 hours into Skyrim. and
I'm
that's
not
more
playing
than enough.
Skyrim probably ever again.
There was that one guy, or that group that made a mod that won awards for.
Didn't they mod
for Skyrim
Oblivion?
recently. Oh,
To look like Skyrim.
well, no, there are people doing that.
'Cause
But
that
the one I'm
one
talking about,
looks really
this
good.
guy won some sort of. It was like a BAFTA like writing award or something
Oh,
like that,
wow.
but for his like story mod for Skyrim.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently it's great.
My guys are way stronger than them.
This
is pretty much a-
tutorial.
An unlosable battle here unless you just freaking try hard.
Covert, I'm trying to think. I can't remember what your real name is. Oh, Hat89 just pledged $7 Patreon for you guys, but apparently I was already doing 5, so I'll go ahead and add another 5 on top.
Oh,
Don't-
yeah.
Don't
You
feel
don't
like
have-
you need to do
It
all
doesn't
that.
need to be
do that?
one, and we'd have to
We'd
wait until the
super
end of the month
appreciate it.
anyways.
That's freaking generous of you.
But yeah, that's awesome.
Like, really, really appreciate it if that's something you want to do. And if you're bumping it up to 10, then you'll be able to be part of the live streams I do every day. And possibly even chosen to play a game with me during those live streams at some point. But don't do it just because when it gets to a PlayStation 4 Pro. We're just letting everybody know in case... anyways, don't...
Well, Pat,
You're
with that
financially
donation,
responsible, so I'm sure you know what you're
we've fetching met the goal. So, dudes,
We can get a PlayStation
you did
4
it.
Pro.
You
Yeah.
did it. You freaking persevered. You
I don't
persisted.
think I have any magic. Oh yes, I do that spell. I don't know what it is.
wow, yeah.
There
that's
was
kinda-
2 fire spells on top of each
like
other, yeah.
a big fire.
So it's like Firaga, Firara.
That was
I thought Rosa and
Crap.
Cecil's kissing sprite was about as effective as you can reasonably expect. Chris, that's true.
That's great.
Honestly, that's kind of why the romance stuff in like Persona works a little better for me because Japanese people aren't like super PDA.
Yeah,
and so
that's
like
not a...
you know your boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, but you kind of
Oh, that only did like 30.
yeah.
the phantoms are stronger than the people.
You mom saving up Persona 5 right now. That is smart. Humam, how far into it did you get on the Japanese version? Hardcore's nervous about Mass Effect, one of my all-time favorite series, but the new one hasn't hooked me. I wanted more Shep. You know, it's funny because I'm like ready for
yeah, it's like it's time
else.
for a change.
There's just no way that they could have done Shepard. Like, he's not around anymore.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Steve saving money for Persona 5 as well. Good choice, dude. Hope the Switch version of Dragon Quest XI releases on the same day as PS4. I mean, it should.
Why are you going that way? Are they trying to, like, run outside?
Maybe you're trying to block the gate or the entrance or something.
Yeah, Spawn on Your Mom. I totally saw. I haven't watched a trailer, but I saw all the screenshots of the Breath of the Wild collab stuff for Monster Hunter.
Freaking strange.
That stuff always makes you realize how ridiculously huge Monster Hunter weapons are when you see someone dressed as Link, but holding a Monster Hunter weapon, and you're like, holy fetch.
Oh, man, are you kidding me?
Covert,
1 HP.
I know someone who plays a crap ton of Clash Royale. They're like head of like a clan or something in the US, like a top 100 Clash Royale clan. But I've never played it myself.
You know, playing this, but especially playing Final Fantasy Tactics right now, I'm actually starting to realize that I like tactical style games more than like traditional turn-based.
Oh, so do I.
Like
They're way better because there's
like
actually
a
strategy.
lot more.
Yeah, the
Like when
strategy's
people talk
way
about
more deep.
strategy in most turn-based RPGs, it's actually it's superficial. It's not really there. But in this kind of stuff, there's a lot more.
I don't know. It's probably a big part of the reason why I'm such a huge fan of Fire Emblem as well, which I didn't think I would like that much when I realized it was not like an action game.
Yeah.
Back when I bought Path of Radiance, and I was like, what the fuck?
Because you played Smash Melee,
Yeah.
and you thought that's, yeah.
Just kill this guy. But yeah, I like this style of gameplay a lot more than turn-based fighting. I just really, really do.
That's
Not
why
that I don't like turn-based fighting, but
That's why I like the Trails in the Sky battle system, because it kind of combines both of those very, very well. Especially when you have a full party. When you only have two people, it's like, that's all right. But when you have a full party with like the field maneuverability and stuff, it's pretty cool. It's like the perfect hybrid of the two for me.
Check if there isn't any of them left.
Hey Matt, how's it going? Trog says my plan to join B-Style level, get picked for the first private stream, then drop out before money's taken. Didn't work. Oh well.
See, that's why we won't probably actually be buying the PS4 Pro until the end of the month, but we got like 2 weeks.
Spawny Mom's already pre-ordered Persona 5 for PS3. See, and dudes, PS3, PS4, either way, man, the game freaking looks the same, so that's not a bad choice.
For what game?
Persona 5.
Oh, for 5. Yeah, it's a
like
PS3
identical. It still looks like
I know, it looks
freaking
wonderful.
great, yeah.
Games like Persona 5 and Breath of the Wild and a few others kind of, I don't know, they show like the minor gaps between console generations nowadays, and how small and how diminishing returns are getting for each like advancement in
especially if you
console
have
tech.
a style.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a strong style.
And when
like
you
our
stylize your game, it's like, you know, a stylized game will look as good on a PS3 as the PS6, probably. It's HD. I mean, unless you've got some advancement in resolution, it's like, you know, it's not going to look much different anyways, and it'll still look just as good.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up. I want this map. Come on, man, zoom in on this fetch. There we go. Yeah, Steve, I'm in Rouen right now. That's where I am. But I was in Rouen a couple weeks ago. Right now, with Breath of the Wild and Persona 5, I'm going to have to get back to that one in like maybe a month.
Ooh, we don't know who she is. He is legend.
Hey, Pablo!
Well, Kun looked really funny there. He looked really interesting.
When does he not, man?
Yeah. It was like a different face, you know? It was like a, oh, are you okay? And
Should make another Pez and City Sniper.
we
Those were
should.
pretty fun ones to work on.
Those were both wonderful, wonderful videos.
Spawning Mom said, I get the PS4 version, but I don't have one and won't be buying one. PS3 version is only $42.
There you go.
Dang. That's a great choice, dude. I have a gaming... Matt has a gaming magazine with a section on Kartia kicking around somewhere. Dude, you should scan it. Was it EGM by chance? I like that guy's expressions. It cracks me up. Sorry, I might have to go. I forgot to pay my gravity bill.
Just being reminded about those videos reminds me of how much YouTube has changed.
That's true, huh? Yeah, we could put up gravity bill and get freaking... I don't even know how many views it has, but like, what, 10, 15,000?
I think it's over 20.
Is it over 20? Back when we had 30,000 subscribers on that channel or
Yep.
something?
It was like, you know, all of our subscribers saw
Yeah.
the video. Because that's how it should work.
Coon is Derby Cloud.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that pose.
What the heck?
Wow. He is, what's the word?
He's trying to, like, hold it, man. He's like his
There you
pants.
go. He's holding his pee.
Model's like you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
He's timid. That's what he is.
Oh, yeah.
He's very timid.
It's not a power stance, that's for sure.
Convine.
Oh, Sarah Aaron, sorry, dude. I don't know why that didn't refresh for you. Kind of ran into some weird technical difficulties getting the stream going. Something weird might be going on YouTube's end. Oh,
Enjoy.
Do not pull it out.
enjoy it. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I love that little sprite face. That's pretty sick right there. That freaking like art right there.
Yep.
Most enjoyed videos, just hard to say. But I do like our Imaginary Warzone videos.
Those are pretty fun to work on.
Yeah, those are just fun to do and
Yeah.
fun to be a part of.
Tempered.
Well,
Okay.
that photo on the wall just looks fun.
Pablo, who did you buy your
Very
tempered
low-res.
glass screen protector from? Because there's this one we've been eyeing. They haven't had in stock. Am Film, I think, sells this one.
Yeah, I really need to get a freaking screen protector.
Yes, I think as soon as those are in stock, I think that seems to be a really good choice. Joustin 100 saying, why play this game of all the JRPGs out there? Because we've played a crap ton of JRPGs and some.
Wait, have you been following our channel for very long, by chance? Yeah, we've streamed like, I don't know, at least 30.
Holy crap!
We've streamed a lot,
A ton of games.
but this was donated to us. We've had several
Yeah.
games donated to us.
We want
And
to
so
play a bunch of different games.
What we do is we put up, amongst the games that have been donated, we put up 5 of them each week that we're going to stream one of these. Every once in a while we'll play like a brand new game. Like if we had a second PS4 and we were able to cover Nier, we'd probably be streaming that right now. or Horizon Zero Dawn or something. But because we don't, at this moment, we go to the sort of like catalog or the backlog of games that have been donated to us, and we let our patrons vote for which one they'd like to see us stream. So this game was the one that won the vote this week.
Sir Aaron, you've missed a bunch of the kind of exposition stuff up to this point. You missed a battle, I think.
Yeah, a battle and a lot of talking. A lot of talking.
A lot of Pasha and Kun.
Yep.
Pasha.
But Kun is training to become like the next dude, right? The next like Academy Knight person.
Who won't know how to fight because no one's ever fought in this world before, so they have no fighting styles.
Yeah. Are you stupid?
Are you stupid?
Wait, that second expression for Kun there was
Well, did it show up again?
very weird. Because he has very straight hair in the one, and the other one it's like really wavy. It's like
Oh,
doesn't even look like the
yeah.
same character.
He just got ruffled by what that dude said.
See, like here, it's very straight hair
Yeah.
swept back, right? And if he does that expression again, it doesn't even look like the same
It
person.
looks like he has a proceeding hairline. It's like, it's like
moving too
right
far
there,
forward.
right at his eyebrows, and just.
So just got distracted looking up Blizzard fail with quotes. Hey, Brother Natural, happy Friday to you.
Okay, so I almost wonder if Donald Trump, and I'm talking 80s Donald Trump, was an
What?
inspiration for that hair.
I know,
I'm
right?
serious.
Totally, I can see that. He's like,
Yeah, dude, it's like his hair parted on a different
It's
side,
freaking weird.
and it's all totally different. He wants to fight, dude.
Yeah, Matt, I totally freaking agree. Like in the towns, the villages, they feel lived in and a little more organic. I really, really like it. Of any town, the only thing that's come close to that for me is there's two things: Hyrule Castletown and Twilight Princess feels, but you can't interact with like 90% of the people there.
Right.
And then freaking Windfall Island
I like Windfall.
in Wind Waker, it's a very small population of people, but the whole thing feels connected and organic, and like these people actually live there. But Breath of the Wild's to me is on another level with kind of the connectedness. There's more than like one child per town, so it's like
Yeah, I really like the town sizes in Breath of the Wild.
I think it also makes sense in the
feels
world,
really
like the
nice.
calamity and like almost like everyone died, like not that only a couple generations ago, and this is kind of what they've rebuilt so far, and it like makes sense in the constructs of the world that this is a okay sized town given what's happened. You know?
And you'll, especially around like Central Hyrule Field, around the castle, you'll see a lot of villages of fairly decent size that are just in ruins.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's all
there was
over
a
the
town
place.
here, there was a town here.
And they were like stone.
now.
Yeah.
Even the ruins are populated well. Like there's broken beds, broken
Yeah.
tables, and
Yeah.
stuff that looks like legit ruins. Like the homes are furnished, like I don't know, like really cool, like unique way. I like it. Human, dude, no, don't sacrifice your trip to Japan. Why did we change the name from Wario Lasky to Dark Pixel? Because Wario Lasky wasn't so much a choice as it was a name that kind of happened. We didn't like choose it for any particular reason, so we had to come up with a name that was actually legit that
Yep.
people could remember. I was saying that okay, the brand you got is YZ Trees. YZ Tree. I'm gonna look at that. Oh, okay, I'm seeing them. Huh, not rated as... What's going on with some of these 1 or 2 star reviews?
Shut up, stupid. Uruse, baka.
Hey, Pablo, let us know if you're happy with that one. Let us know how that one works.
How do you say shut up in Japanese?
Urusai.
Urusai.
It's urusai, but sometimes when they're being super slangy and rude, they'll say urusei.
I've heard that
Urusei.
in a lot of games.
Yeah.
In
That's
shows.
very common. Like every anime has urusai at least once in every
Which is funny
episode.
because you're literally just saying you're noisy.
Yeah.
You're noisy.
Urusai, it's almost. Yeah, that's just funny.
Because I'm going to name my son Butch Sanderson.
Nice.
Well,
That's wonderful.
Chris is here saying, I feel like game story quality took a general dive when devs started being able to write reams of text for their games instead of being forced to economize and get to the point.
Hey, you might have a point there. I mean, some game scripts are absolutely massive, and writing takes a hit when you're doing volume like that.
I feel like
totally.
this game suffers from too much text already for sure. Like Final Fantasy Tactics is great. Like they'll have scenes after a battle or a little bit before a battle sometimes, but they're generally in the realm of 2 to 3 minutes long maximum. These are really long scenes.
Yeah, we fought one battle and have had, I don't know how much.
Like I think Xenogears is also a pretty good example of what you're talking about. Like it could have used from having some cuts.
Yeah.
Especially on disc 1, in order to flesh out more stuff on disc 2. But, gotta learn. These companies found out, we have more space to write bigger stories, let's do it. And then, hopefully, through that experience, they learned, you still gotta have good pacing, you still gotta cut some stuff out.
Then you have the Ian Malcolm quote.
Yep.
Just because you could.
Yeah, just because you could. Doesn't mean you should.
You didn't stop to think about whether or not you should.
By the way, he appears to be in the new Thor movie? Thor Ragnarok?
Really?
Yeah.
Ian Malcolm.
Jeff Goldblum. Yeah.
Is
Go,
he playing
go.
his
Chris.
reinvented Tim and Eric character, or is he...
I don't know. He's got face paint on. He's like
Okay.
some fantastic being, it seems like. I don't know.
That's funny.
Chris, I was freaking thinking the same thing. Go-Go. Totally. These are all alternate Go-Go skins. Or
You're
Goro.
busted.
Oh yeah, Humam. Yeah, you say Damare. Damare is commanding someone to silence themselves. Urusai is like, you are noisy.
Yeah,
But
Damar is way more direct.
the way
Whoa. Oh, F.
Fetch.
What?
What? That was the guy?
If there's no thief,
What a
then there's no crime.
loser.
That is the funniest logic.
What a loser! What the fetch?
Back off, Kraus. Kudos.
Why not? That's right. I'll text me.
That's one of those anime moments where he's thinking and he's like, ugh.
That's great, dude.
That's so funny, man.
That's great.
As if it wasn't implicit enough.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny as fetch, dude.
Hey,
man.
Pablo, that's not a bad idea.
All text.
I've got a file where I'm freaking halfway through the first Shin Megami Tensei. I could totally bust that out for a Persona 5 marathon. But yeah, Humam, you're right. There's a nuance there that English doesn't necessarily have, because we would just say, if you just say to someone that you're noisy, you're telling them they're noisy, not necessarily to shut up in English.
Exactly.
Alright, what do we got here?
4 peeps. Whoa.
8. That was a lot this time. We're looking at 12.
So, Mr. RPG Crazy, I'm quite a ways into First Trails. And there is a ton of talking, but to me, I kind of gone into it being this is just fetching what the game is. Because, the towns are so huge and there's so many people that I kind of enjoy just running around and just figuring out, what everyone's deal is. But if there's someone who just wants to get to killing people... But part of it is because oftentimes in these games, my least favorite part of the game is the battle system. My least favorite thing to do in the game is fight people. Yeah. So I would much rather run around and talk to people and explore than fight people. So, I don't tend to mind that very much.
Huh. Okay.
Games games, art direction, art and text translations getting weirder and weirder.
That's what I'm looking at. Thank you. Might just let them come to me on the first round. Unless I can reach anybody. I don't think I can.
But I mean, yeah, it is kind of crazy when you're playing a game and you're 30-something hours in and you're on chapter 2. It's like, how many chapters are there?
So it's mostly these guys that are going to be able to get pretty close.
Mussolini the Echidna, that's a pretty good username, I gotta say.
See what happens if we wait a turn.
Oh, the other ones are? So yeah, I'm still in first chapter, so I don't know. I keep having people tell me, though, that it's like, oh, it's a slow burn, but it leads up to great things. So, I mean, I guess I'm trusting those people. Right now, it's really hard to tell where that's going. There's a blog post today from Xseed on the Trails Cold Steel 2 localization progress. They said that they're 100% done with their editing phase.
The enemies are smart.
I see they didn't move much.
They wouldn't move into...
Stayed out of the danger zone.
Except one. That one at the bottom. Came right on in.
Kill this guy.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Brother Natural. It's a freaking sweet game. Hat89 saying, I can't help but feel that something was lost in the storytelling with the constant need for graphical improvement. I do think some development teams can get distracted by that, but generally they're separate groups of people, so it shouldn't be like a zero-sum kind of thing. It should be... It's like you have people that are doing story, and they have enough time to do that. You have people doing graphics, and they have enough time to do that.
Okay, let's try this.
Yeah, that's true, Human. That is true. It's tough though. The longer a game is, to me, like the better the story should be, because generally, if you're going to take up that much of someone's time with a single story, it should be awesome. Unless the time in the game is going into other crap. Like, I didn't necessarily play Skyrim for any of the story. I was just exploring and looking for crap. Put a lot of time in, but there's enough different storylines in that game that I feel like that kind of makes up for it. Yeah, Tapple, that's what I found so far.
He's burning the freaking library.
Oh,
but you should zoom in on his face and be like,
what a jerk.
Wait a minute, they're all made of paper.
Oh, that's right, text is...
But yeah, Tapple, I totally get that. It does feel like there's a reason for everything. So far, it's all felt like, I don't know, balanced that way. Lacrima.
Start hitting it.
Lacrima. Is lagrima? It means tear, right, in Spanish? Lagrima?
Oh, really?
Or is it lacrima? I can't remember. If they're going for some Latin, like something in this, like,
well, they do always take that Latin
effect in this game. Yeah, it could be.
You know, something I actually really, really like about what I've played in first chapter so far is how fast you can freaking run. Because it kind of makes it like it's absurdly quick. If you want to go fast, you can freaking book it places. Which helps a little bit to make up for like long traveling distances and stuff. It's like you are just...
I think... I'll move these guys.
What's up, Walrus?
Hey man, how's it going? It is very unique.
It is cool.
Gliding Falcon, what's up? I want to swallow your farts, baby boys. What the
FF remake is going to be multi-part, so perhaps that is expensive graphics, or perhaps it's just nostalgia.
Oh, jeez. That's gonna be bad.
Character sprites sway around, but their weapons stay pointing up for the most part.
Theming your pulls.
Every now and then, have a choice of 5 games to continue from previous streams, or 5 multiplayer games, 5 of our favorites. It's not a bad idea, Rob. So far, we've tried to just stream a lot of stuff that was new, or like stuff we hadn't played before,
Yeah.
or you guys hadn't seen before. Hey, Hillthing, how's it
Why
going?
did he walk away?
What's
He
up,
could've
dude?
killed me. Oh, he must have summoned another. Oh, this guy's probably dead. Yep.
Common behead. Oh, he totally is beheaded. He doesn't have a head. I just got it. Wow.
So the main guy here and this guy, they seemed to not take any damage from the physical attacks. I wonder if I have to hit those guys with magic or something.
Card or something.
Oh, that's why this will be tricky, because you can't.
Hey,
you have to
Adam,
use
how's it
magic
going?
becomes the fire ones, I guess.
Dude, yes, Breath of
Yes.
the Wild is it can be a freaking super relaxing game to play.
Oh yeah, very.
So chill.
So Lagrima does mean tear in Spanish. Does it? Do you think that has anything to do with Lacrima, or would that just be a complete coincidence?
Sounds pretty close, huh? Wow. Cracks me up how they just left all that kanji in there.
I know.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do any
Oh, this
damage.
is
Hey,
gonna
cowboy.
be tough.
It does like no damage. What do you have?
A tactical
Fire.
RPG that includes a battle that you're supposed to lose is
More
way
fire.
worse than a turn-based
Water.
RPG that includes a battle you're supposed to lose.
Electricity. So it's worth a try.
I always get pissed when I lose a battle, but I found out I was supposed to lose it, but I had used a ton of items to try to not lose.
Even less.
Wow, it just does like no damage.
Do you have to kill the central dude? Is he like powered by that guy? Maybe.
Yeah, he's like burning up the library, so I think.
Got a ton of guys.
I mean, I attacked him from head on with my freaking, what are these called? Kartia guys, the Phantoms, and it did no damage. Same with this it did no damage. So, I mean, I could attack again, but it's like nothing.
Walrus, the next shipment for Breath of the Wild, I think, is the 15th.
If I attack him
So
from
like
the
this next
side, will it
Wednesday,
do
middle of
something?
next week, or for this Nintendo Switch.
Barely. Okay, I think
Oof.
in this battle,
You just have to be behind him,
you
maybe?
just have to try and kill this guy as fast as possible, it looks like. Because, I mean, all these guys are way stronger than me. So, I'm gonna die pretty quick. I might have to redo this battle, but... What if I can attack with magic from a distance? I'm just gonna do fire magic just to, like, test it.
Yeah, sir, Aaron, I think supposed to lose battles are complete bullcrap. I think
That was pretty good.
Wow, dang, dude.
Does well.
I think if it's at like the very, very beginning of the game or something, not when you're like you've worked up to, I don't know, try to use up a bunch of items or whatever, like I was just talking about. That always sucks when you're like, oh wow, if I had known that, I would have just Trying to die quickly. It's cool when you run into something that's supposed to be like overwhelmingly powerful, and you're supposed to get this sense for like, wow, I'm nowhere close to being able to accomplish my goal.
Mm.
But for the most part, I don't like them.
He's dead. Oh, not dead.
Nice counter with like nothing.
Nothing.
Clang.
Holy fetch! Yeah, these guys are really strong. Maybe I wonder if there's where I can see the objective. The objective probably isn't killing.
Walrus, I'm not sure. I heard that they sold through 95% of the Switch stock on the launch day, but that the second shipment I had heard was supposed to be somewhere around March 15th. So, but to be completely honest with you, if you can wait, if you're looking to buy a Switch, I would maybe even wait like another month or so, just because if there is a hardware problem with the Joy-Con connectivity stuff,
It's been bugging me lately.
hopefully Nintendo will address that. I don't know, like, because I don't think if you didn't buy it day one, I just don't think it's worth buying the Switch with the hardware issues that we anticipate them fixing, right? Like, hopefully fairly quickly.
Like the disconnect
gyro.
with the gyro with
Yeah.
the controller. If that isn't fixed by Splatoon 2, that's going to be extremely frustrating.
Yeah.
Like if things are as they are now, and I'm like, we'll see at the test fire that comes up in about
that's a
2
good
weeks.
point.
But if things are as they are now, and I'm playing Splatoon, my Joy-Con, even like 3 feet from the console, it snaps, it
okay, you know
pops,
what's
it goes
weird?
around, and it jumps, and it's not.
I noticed it doing that when I was using the camera on Breath of the Wild last night when I was in handheld.
Really, I've never noticed it in handheld mode.
See, I noticed it, and I was like, okay,
handheld
maybe
mode
I
is
need to
smooth.
restart
It's
my
perfectly smooth.
system, because maybe there's something weird going on. So I totally
try that.
shut it down last night.
Did it help?
So that was just when I was done playing. So
Ah.
I'll see tonight or whenever I get to play it again. Because
It's
most
smooth.
of the
It's
time
very
it's
good and
been smooth
responsive,
for me,
unless it's doing that glitch thing, which is happening to me more and more.
everyone's joking that like Nintendo's making it so you need to use a cell phone to do voice chat, but then it's like don't have a cell phone or anything near you while you're because it'll interfere with the Joy-Con.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So it's like Casey got voice chat in a different room.
Yeah.
Yeah, like walking in the other room. What's up, dude? It's
Hey,
Slim,
hey,
dude.
that's
Go back
funny.
over and grab it. Yeah, Walrus, the Joy-Cons have a little bit of connectivity issues. It seems partly dependent on the distance, partly dependent on physical obstructions, or, I mean, who freaking knows, but it's most likely at this point a defect in kind of how the Bluetooth radio is wired in. Which is tricky, and that means they can't just fix it with a firmware update. Although, I don't know, because there hasn't been a firmware update really since they've known about that, because there was the day one update, but that was it.
Maybe.
A little bit. That's like
They have the bigger-
Stonefire. Oh yeah, strong. Oh, they're giving you some good interpretation down there.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny how they're translating.
It's only 4, like 60 to 64, just isn't that big of a difference.
I'm curious, because I'm probably going to retry this anyways. I just want to see how much I can hit him for if I hit him in the back with a physical thing.
Yeah, Human, these are legit kanji, man. If you
Nothing.
played this game, you would learn all those kanji.
Yep.
All right, let's
You
retry
probably know
this.
all those kanji already yourself, but like, hey, it's for anyone else playing it.
So they said don't use fire magic, but fire magic is by far the most useful in this battle.
Yep.
So I'm going to use it.
And then you're gonna win the battle, but everything's gonna be on fire in the background, and you're just gonna,
No, it looks
dude's just gonna
sweet.
zoom in on his face. He's be like,
We just got to kill this guy as quick as possible.
Yep.
So
After they'll be like, oh, that's right. Text is made out of paper.
So Walrus, I haven't heard that the Pro has connectivity issues. I anticipate that they wired that one expecting people to be farther away.
Yeah, I've only used it for like 2 minutes, so I don't know. I didn't notice any issue with it, but I don't think I did much aiming with a bow or anything.
I don't remember what these were, but I guess I'll get them.
Adam says, I'm waiting until Splatoon 2. That's not a bad choice,
idea.
man. If it wasn't for Breath of the Wild, I don't know. I might have waited a little longer too, but
Yeah.
yeah, Gliding Falcon, you're totally right. It's Amano's art style throughout this whole thing.
So you just summon another guy. These guys are all just like not doing anything.
So yeah, dude. I mean, if you're planning on playing it maybe handheld or really fairly close to the console. I mean, but I just know at this
I
point
am
in time,
pretty dang close to the console. Just saying.
at this point in
I
time,
finished with the dock actually. Maybe you think.
but it happened. It was Poppy for me handheld, so that's just
weird.
The weirdest because that's when they're literally connected.
Yeah.
But since I don't know, we'll see if Nintendo gets a firmware update out soon, and if that fixes it, then no worries. Go ahead and buy a first edition Switch, but I just feel like there's some bugs that are going to work out in this next shipment, or maybe the one after. I don't know how long.
That would suck if they just did in the next shipment instead of, because that would mean that I'm, whatever we have.
Yeah.
If Splatoon 2 doesn't work, man, that's just the thing. That game better work for me.
So, Sir Aaron, in the character portraits and things, I mean,
Nice.
I don't know if you've seen a lot of those yet or not, but it's pretty obviously his art style. Yes, this game was sent to us.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to play everything that is sent to us. I personally miss not having like Hulu and Netflix on the Switch because I totally would have used them by now. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
me too.
use that every day practically.
Ever since the Wii, man, I've always used Netflix on Nintendo's consoles.
Yeah, it's true. It's kind of interesting having a battle like this not like on a battlefield, but literally in a library.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
He just keeps summoning more people.
Holy crap, yeah.
He's running away from me. Hopefully I can trap him, like, bottleneck him back in the
Yeah.
back there. But these guys are going to start being a problem. See, you just can't hit them.
Yeah, it does look a little weird, but and it's possible that some of those portraits were done by someone trying to mimic his style, but there's definitely a lot of art in this game, and it's very clear that he did it.
Now, fire wasn't very effective on that guy, but it's very effective on the dudes without heads.
Brother Natural, I think Mike's really looking forward to Andromeda.
Yeah, we'll see. How good it is.
I know Bob's Burgers on the Switch, man. It's the only way to make the Switch better. Have Bob's Burgers on the Switch. Well, the co-president of Naughty Dog has retired.
Really?
Like, left the company or, like, retired from the industry?
That guy's just tough. I find it more important to just keep moving this way, so I'll grab that on the way.
I'm interested in the Ghost in the Shell movie, but not so much the Power Ranger movie.
Yeah.
Even though I do like freaking giant mechs fighting and stuff, but they haven't shown much of that in the trailers, and I don't know how much of that's going to be in the movie. Rob likes that the treasure chests are actually on the field and not randomly found in the ground like in Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, nice.
Archer on Switch.
Archer.
I liked it for the first 2 or 3 seasons, but it's kind of like not as bad as Family Guy. Like Family Guy's just terrible now, but it starts to just feel the same every single episode. Is
A lot of the
exactly
same jokes.
I can see that.
Did you guys see the Archer Bob's Burgers crossover
No.
that they'd made? Oh my gosh. So it's all in the style of Archer, but it's like all the Bob's Burgers characters.
Mm-hmm.
And some agents come in, and it's Bob. They try fighting him, but he, for some reason, he's like Jason Bourne. He knows all these moves, and he doesn't know why. And
dang, he's going over that way
it's
now.
freaking jacked, though. It's
just
like
keeps
super
summoning
powerful.
more
That's gonna
guys.
suck.
Holy crap. And there was like no way to like prep for this before, right?
Not really. It's so strange to me, like that first battle, it was unlosable. And the second battle's like, okay, here you go.
This is how the game
You're ready
really
for
is.
this. Very, very steep ramp of difficulty between the first and second battle. I mean, I'm certain I just have to kill that guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Galus, so you've read the original Power Rangers movie script? Dude, Pablo, I love Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim so much.
I mean, there's like 4 other guys up here.
And they're all the really, like, the really strong knights and stuff.
Dude, one of the greatest but most ridiculous moments in like movie history is freaking when they remember they have a sword when they're fighting that pterodactyl thing in Pacific Rim. And they're like up in the upper atmosphere. And it's like, oh yeah, bust out the sword. And then they slice it and he like falls all the way back down to earth. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. So you're just sitting there going like, that's like so stupid, but I can't believe how awesome that is. He left Naughty Dog to pursue fulfilling personal
You
ambitions.
gotta be kidding
and
me.
projects. Oh,
Darn.
maybe that means he'll be an indie developer.
That's what everyone's doing, man.
Oh, Sir Aaron, Adventure Time is still freaking awesome, though. It's true, though. South Park has maintained a pretty high level of quality, although I will say the last, like, several seasons have gone completely off the rails with the shock factor.
I haven't seen about the last 5 seasons.
Yeah. It's like almost
It's a
like they
great
were trying to
show,
get
but-
canceled.
That's what everyone was saying. Like, oh, these guys are just trying to get canceled. But it's like they still haven't.
I think it's pretty obvious at
Jeez,
this
these
point
guys
they can
suck.
show whatever they want. Like they
Totally.
freaking showed like a fully naked Cartman. You remember that?
Yes, in that photo with Butters, right?
Oh wait, there was that one. But I
Was
swear
that
there was
not-
another one. Where was like he was swimming through some water or something? I'm trying to remember. What episode was that?
Was that the water park? The pH level?
Oh, maybe it was that one. I can't remember.
Remember, there's the photo with him and Butters.
That's
That
right.
one's hysterical.
Yeah, this linking the
Useless.
Power Rangers script on Discord. Let's look at that.
Was this like the original one that the movie here is going to be based on?
It sounds like it was Max Landis' script. Actually, like the original counterpart at Super Sentai. I wonder what Japan thinks about like stuff like.
He's
American
healing
Power
him!
Rangers.
Oh my freak!
Oh, really? How much?
This battle's ridiculous, man.
Ooh, okay, he still can be taken out one hit if you use the fire thing again.
Holy crap! 2.
It's just,
Two
I mean,
damage.
it's just crazy how not only outclassed the characters are, but outnumbered. It's one thing when, you outnumber the player's team by a lot, but the enemies are underclassed. But here, I'm overclassed and outnumbered, both.
Who's that? Oh, Gliding Falcon. I would probably see the King Kong movie once it's like on Netflix or something. Looks like kind of interesting to me. Freaking.
Only
It's
reason
got
I'd
Steve
watch it
Brule
is
in it, right?
Steve. Yeah, John C. Reilly.
I'm not generally into King Kong. Like,
You're a King Kong head.
I'm not a King Kong head. I don't know. Like the Peter Jackson King Kong's pretty cool.
It was
but
well done. It was very well done.
The whole King Kong thing feels more to me just like VFX homage usually, more than like this is actually technically a cool thing to make a movie about. I don't know.
Okay. I just desperately need you to...
The dude in front of him would die in one hit with the fire. Or whatever you did last time, yeah.
Oh, I could have hit him. I should have done that.
Hey, Mom, I tried watching BoJack Horseman and I couldn't get into that either. You got chain jacket.
This guy should be able to hit him then, right?
Brother Natural saying this is probably the most challenging tactical-based RPG game ever made.
Really? What are you doing? Why did you not go right there?
Should have played Blood Omen.
Right in front of him, dude, point blank. Pow.
Okay, that actually did something.
40.
Pow!
I can get
Right
more
in
of
the
my
kiss.
guys over quickly.
Pow! Right in the kiss.
Maybe I can
Right
hit
in
him
the
from here.
Possibly. Oh, he doesn't have the same.
Oh!
Ooh.
Fetch! Okay, attack this guy, I guess.
There aren't like pincher bonuses or anything in this game, are there?
I can't tell so far. It doesn't look like
Dead.
it.
Killed him dead.
Where can you get to?
Zeb says, went with Matt Cutler last night to see the new King Kong. It was pretty
Oh.
cool. Go to the theater if you want to see cool VFX. Watch it Netflix if you care about a cohesive, well thought out story. That's true. Theater's definitely better for spectacle. That's a good point.
Yep.
Partly, like, I wasn't even
Dude, one
prepared
more
for
hit.
this movie. I saw that last trailer, but I thought it was still
He's
like way later in the year. Okay, that the last two Godzilla films, that last American one and
One.
the Japanese one.
He's
Oh
dead.
my
Oh,
gosh!
no.
So weak! Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous.
King Kong 2017 has Loki, Captain Marvel, and Nick Fury.
That was pretty good. Right left here.
Okay, see, Gaelic, because that's what I got out of it from like the first episode or whatever I watched, and I was just like, what?
Thing is I think this girl might die on this turn.
What do we think of Sega coming out with a new
He's healing
console?
himself, yeah.
But I think
So
we
he'll-
can. I think we can kill him on the next turn as long because he didn't summon anyone to be in the way.
Yeah, 2 hits he'll die. Good,
Smack.
good.
I love that that counters nothing.
Fetch.
Oh, nice. A few damage.
It's kind of interesting how they make it really, really obvious from the sprite what weapon a character's using. It's like oversized and really flat looking, you know?
It makes me wonder if, like, certain weapons, you know.
Yeah, it's
have
kind of like
certain
standardized. Like all
effects.
those swords are the exact
Yeah,
same.
He's dead.
that's pretty cool.
Holy crap. But yeah, I don't.
She might be dead.
J1TM, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Just the idea of it. Like, I don't know. I don't know if there's enough room in the market at this point in time for Sega to get back in and
Oh, to do the
console thing
Dreamcast 2?
do Dreamcast 2 exactly.
Everyone's been talking.
Dreamcast 2 is true.
Like, I'm thinking they might, but if they did something like that, it would be more like the Nvidia Shield, or it would be more like the Ouya, or something that's like not meant to replace your PlayStation 4. It's, you know, it does what it does. It's
Trying
like
to find
Android based.
a new market.
Yeah, and just try and find a new market. I mean, that's essentially what Nintendo's doing. So, I want to do one more. Do you think when the person who summoned the shadow or those things dies, do those things die too? Is that maybe something they're trying to teach
I
us
would
here?
hope. Take him out and all those guys just poof.
I love how the kid
This is so
does that.
funny. Don't use fire in the library. Oh, you're right.
That's the
Fire,
only
most
thing.
effective thing against this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see. You're right. You're right,
Yep.
Dave. You
What are you
violated
gonna
the
do with
law.
me?
That guy is effed up looking.
You're going to regret. Wait, what? You're the one who's gonna.
No, you.
No, you are.
Of course, there's a chairman. That chairman's going to become evil.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you right now. Chairman will be evil. Charlie Rob's asking if the Dreamcast 2 would be backwards compatible.
With the Dreamcast, don't count on it.
Clean the glasses. We get another 12-minute scene here.
Yep. Lacrima.
Freaking. I really want to go to like that laser eye surgery place that's on State Street. It's like, do you get a consultation to see how much it costs? Because I hate
I've heard it's
wearing
gotten a
glasses.
lot cheaper than it used to be.
I hate wearing glasses. It's like the most annoying thing in the universe.
Whenever I wear sunglasses, I get that like pinch on my nose, and
I know, I hate that.
Man, that would suck.
All time. That's part why I don't wear glasses is because of this right here, the bridge of your nose.
It freaking sucks.
Yeah.
And
Just
you gotta
like hurts after
constantly
a while.
clean them, and
Yeah.
it's just freaking annoying.
Sir Aaron, we did see the Japanese Godzilla movie. It's freaking
Yes,
sick.
Shin Gojira.
I didn't know it didn't come to
was
theaters in
very
the UK
good.
though.
Oh yeah, it's
saying it did.
unfortunate.
Yeah, that sucks.
Dang, not even like...
There were only 2 nights that it played here.
Yeah, it actually didn't technically come to theaters in America either. It didn't have a wide release. It had a very limited release. So maybe it did come to like some theaters in London and you weren't aware. Like I could totally have seen that happening.
Yeah. It was freaking awesome though. It's more awesome, and you probably, because you know who the director was and everything, but it's more awesome if you kind of understand what it's a metaphor for.
Yeah, the 2011
Because the whole thing, it's an very,
earthquake,
the earthquake, tsunami,
tsunami.
the nuclear disaster. It's very political.
But it's actually quite funny. as
It's
well.
hilarious. Oh my gosh. But not funny in a way that diminishes what it is.
No, it's still like overwhelming and creepy, but it's like it's extremely creepy.
It
Godzilla looks
he
so
looks
effed
freaking
up.
jacked. There's one scene with him. Obviously, you can tell they don't have like a crazy budget for visual effects, but there's one scene in particular with him that I wish looked a little better.
Yeah, it's like the textures were blurry. It's like his textures weren't
when
high res enough.
sometimes they let him get a little too close to the camera, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh.
I was like, what? Yeah, that happened a couple times.
Yeah, Shin Gojira. Yeah, that one is awesome. Walrus wants his Dreamcast 2 with a Kinect.
What do you do with the
Chris saying, I love LASIK. It's a little rough smelling your burning eyeball flesh, but that's quick. Yeah, Adam, yeah. I mean, it's totally a mono, so that's basically, guess what you get. It's called the new system Sega 2 Dream E.
Sega 2 Dreamy.
Gillis couldn't find any UK Shin Godzilla screenings when it came out either. Huh, that sucks. Yeah, I think it was October for us. I suppose you may have to like import it or something at this point, right? Import with subs? I don't know. Since they bothered to subtitle it at all, they should have.
It might be on Netflix or something.
Well,
since they bothered
They
to
dubbed
do
it
that.
too. The other showing was the dub. We went on the weekend.
Good.
No. Yes.
We went to see the subtitles, but
Wait, no. I think they only subtitled it. But I'm thinking of Princess Mononoke came out recently.
oh,
In
did they
theaters too, and
re-release
they had a
that?
dubbed and a subbed separate showings.
Oh, interesting. Well, that's good. Then you can pick.
Hat 89 says Patreon for Mike's eye surgery. Goal number 2.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Hobo Primate.
I can get so much more work done if I don't have to spend time cleaning glasses. Think of all the time I spend cleaning glasses in
Probably
Add it up
a
per
week's
year.
worth
In a year.
every year.
Then, imagine I spent that time working on a Final Fantasy XI review.
Oh, snap.
Imagine. Just imagine.
What's the next marathon stream? Well, someone was requesting a Persona marathon stream, which we could do, I suppose. But those are kind of special though, because they're pretty intense. So
Yeah, it's like
kind
you
of
play the game
big,
for an hour, you
big,
haven't played the
big
game
releases.
yet.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess
we'll
there
do
aren't
the
as
next-
many Persona games, so you could play 4 of them all day long, and
You could do. You could
Decent
include
fun.
Shin Megami Tensei and get a ton of games out of it, I suppose. Yeah, Persona 5. I mean, like, you could do a Mass Effect marathon.
All three?
All three, dude.
All 3 games. We play each one for like more like
Play the
3
console
hours.
and the PC version of the.
Yeah.
No. Do Paragon and then a Renegade for each of them. Red Dead Redemption marathon.
Kraus. His real name is Cross.
go on.
You can retrieve the strike you originally, so you're gonna steal it again.
Excuse me. Man, that dude is so jacked looking.
Power and money.
We'll get you some power. Pay you in power.
That's what I'm talking about. What's in it for me? Power and money.
Power and money.
That should be the new
Motto.
slogan.
Oh,
of our
cool
show.
and funny.
So instead of funny and cool,
Power and
we'll
money.
be power and money.
Power and money. Sounds like we should all wear black all the time when we like
Totally.
show up on streams. Actually, Fetch, you guys are wearing the same shirt. Gosh dang. I just
Oh,
realized.
My
Hey, Mom.
bad.
Good night. Good night.
We should make
Peace.
shirts.
Power and money.
One that's power, one that's money.
Power and money.
Let's just send a subtle message to people.
Well, Pablo's saying one playthrough is male shepherd, one playthrough is female shepherd.
So
So
it's
we
not
can
terrible
make 1
to
through
back
3
to back.
stretch to 6.
Because you can, that's true. You can make a lot of games out of it. Sonic Marathon for Dreamcast 2.
Yes, if that ever comes
That's
out,
great,
we will
man.
absolutely marathon
We'll
through
marathon
every
all the
Sonic
songs.
game.
Hobo says, will we have a longer podcast next week? I hope so. I came out of lurker mode to ask you a question in the last one's comment section. Thanks for asking us a question, by the way. You guys
Yeah,
really
thank
came
you.
through with those questions.
It'll be longer. I think 47 minutes is record shortness, so I guarantee the next one will be longer.
We could just
is
fill out the
time-
next week with
time
user
frame.
questions.
Well, it depends
Almost
on if something
exclusively.
interesting happens, but yeah, we could do that if there's nothing else to talk
And
about.
there would still be more left over. So
Yeah,
Well, totally.
that's the room.
We can just space them out. We don't need to do them all at once.
I'm just saying we could. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's how many we have.
Yeah. Power, money, money, and power.
What's up, Alter Ego?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hat saying that's the roomiest cell he's ever seen. Wouldn't mind it.
You want her to be her pimp?
What? I've heard of attractions, but
This
that's
is his
hysterical.
pissed face. What are you talking about?
What's
a
up, pimp?
She has one expression, and she does too. He has lots. I'm just joking.
These guys don't have power and money.
No,
They
they
don't.
need it, man.
The last battle proved they don't have power.
I know.
Yeah.
Seriously.
They're screwed. Are they have a part-time job mini game in this? Like Fable. You have to like slide the beer mugs down. Shut up.
He's so mad.
Troy's always just joking. Doesn't take anything he says seriously.
Why? I didn't help him for the money.
And everyone's like, "What the fetch, you idiot."
On booty.
Thank you. I almost bet you anything in Japanese right there. He said, like, Onegaishimasu or something like that.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
translated into something like because it doesn't make sense in English from say thank you.
Mhm.
Let's
So
do such and
5.
such, and he's like thanks. Whoa. Yeah, why is this episode 5?
Protector
They doing
of
the
the
Star
law.
Wars
Oh,
thing?
chapter 3.
Is
Episode 5.
Is this one of those Xenogears things? Because Xenogears is episode 5 as well.
It is?
So it's 5 out of 6.
Is that
Just to make you wonder.
Well, I almost
like,
wonder if that's because
at
when
least-
Star Wars came out and it was episode,
episode
4,
4.
but it was the first
At least
one.
in Xenogears, I mean, I don't know about this game, but they go back and sort of like detail what happened
What you would have missed.
before. But the idea was that they were going to like expand it
Keep
into
going.
different things, and then that didn't happen.
I think that's the same like Star Wars idea.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Hobo, I'm glad that you like the podcast, dude. Thanks for asking us a question, by the way. That makes it easier to do the podcast, because sometimes... Great.
Dude, he gets so... Like, he has a couple different looks, but they're all so funny.
Rob saying, Dev Hat, one of you works for a console of your choice and is trying to persuade Dark Pixel Gaming to sign an exclusivity deal. One of you likes it sell out. One
What
of you
the
does
F?
not. That's actually a pretty funny one.
Forgive me.
Oh, there's the other.
Thief tried to steal that world tree. What?
How would you steal the world? Oh, because it's small right now.
Hey, she's actually casting heal on somebody in a cutscene.
They never do that in cutscenes.
He will live.
I see, but what? He
Okay.
said something about a thief.
Yeah, Matt, the thing with the voice acting is I think it was just all miscast for the most part in Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
If you want British accents, cast British people. Don't get people to fake them. And then it feels like they're trying to match
old,
the
don't
mouths too
cast
much.
like a 30-year-old to play
I
a
know.
young person.
Like it like half bothers me, half doesn't. But this is the reason why I didn't give a crap that Zelda
I did
didn't
not
have
want
voice acting
voice
before.
acting in
I don't
Zelda
care if
games,
Zelda
yeah.
never has voice acting again. I'm totally fine with that because voice acting, when done well, is great. When done any degree below that, is distracting.
Right. It actually does make the game worse. Like
Yeah.
that is one of my only complaints about Breath of the Wild is the voice acting. If it wasn't in there, the game would literally have been better.
Yeah.
He
I really hope though that they make it work so that you can get the Japanese voices in or
I
whatever
know.
language voice in, but keep the English
Gosh.
subtitle. Because I do like what we've heard of the Japanese voices.
Yeah, it sounds wonderful.
Look at your own eyes, dude.
Look at your eyes. Violent
Gliding Falcon, the best thing to do is just to comment on the last podcast with a
Your
question.
god is weak.
That's what I would recommend. You can always tweet at us as well. We put our Twitter handles in the description of every video. Cosmo says, I'm back from lunch. Has Celeste saved Block yet? Whoa, it's like Inigo Montoya. What the heck?
That man is one of the knights.
Yeah, totally. I think those are all great. Those are all great. Sa!
They're getting away. They're literally walking away from you, dude. Come on.
So Hat89, Discord is sort of like a chat channel. It's sort of like Slack, if you've heard of Slack. Yeah. So there's different subjects. So we have like a server, and on our server we have different subjects that you can, chat rooms, forums, and then it's super active. There's people on there all the time talking about all kinds of stuff. So you should totally download it and check it out. It's worth checking out. It'll seem a little confusing at first, but if you're confused, just type into the general section and just say like, hey, anyone want to help me out
ton
here?
of enemies. Holy crap, that's a lot of enemies.
And there's
It
still
wasn't
been no
expecting
real
this.
way to like prep, right? Because you guys still don't have money. You couldn't like grind before this, right?
Phantom Creations, check this out.
Oh, you can create 6. Do it.
Doll, Shadow, and Common. Strong against... Okay, so there's like a rock, paper, scissors thing.
What are
Strong
the
against
enemies you're
Doll,
fighting,
strong
then?
against Shadow, strong against Common. So...
I would guess they're all shadow because they're all dark. But what
this
is
one's
doll?
a Common, this one's a Doll, this one's a Shadow.
Well, I know, but who you're fighting against? You don't want to summon people who are weak against.
Yeah, so...
whatever they are.
They have...
I can't tell.
This is a Common.
Oh.
That is a Shadow.
Oh, it's so they're
And
different.
this is Shadow, Doll.
Okay, so they're all.
Holy
all
crap.
of them.
There's...
Huh.
Jeez, that's kind of... It'd be nice if they were color-coded.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all just like gray. But you can kind of see the doll difference in like the animal thing. How it's got like pins and it's like looks kind of mechanical.
Oh, nobody says, adding to what I've said in the Shadows of Adam stream, apart from the gauging the interest thing.
See, this one's a Shadow Mordir, and this one's a Doll.
Yeah, so you can see
So
that
they
the
do
doll
look
one
a
looks
little-
more like it's made out of something,
And
this
a
one's
blobby
blobby.
thing.
And then common. So the really strong ones are those common ones.
There's a Common Mordir.
Oh, that looks interesting.
Common, Doll, and then the Shadow one's down here.
So the shadowy things are the sleek, like.
Yeah.
The common ones just look a little slightly rougher, and the doll ones look like mechanical.
Yeah.
Like this one's Shadow, this one's Doll. Okay, so there's
Those dudes are common.
all
'cause they're
kinds of different ones.
rougher.
I guess.
Just
it
make
doesn't
an
matter
even
which
amount
one you
of
summon.
each kind.
But yeah, nobody. I do think that Square Enix is always trying to revive their older stuff because they have such a huge backlog. If they can get people interested in,
I
it's
can
worth
get a
the money to
Common
them.
Behead. Nice. Now, they have mostly Common Beheads, so what was...
You have 11 Mithril and 0 World Tree. That's
So if
kind
I
of
get
weird
a-
material name.
Yeah.
Shadow Behead. I wonder... I wonder if there's any, like, anything that affects, like, if a Behead fights a Behead, you know, it's like
Yeah.
evil. Even though mine's a Shadow and there's a Common, that'll be a
Well,
little bit stronger.
it
But
looks
if I had
like-
used one of these
You-
guys against a Behead, is that stronger, you know what I mean?
It just looks like their elemental magic numbers are different.
Yeah. Like their speed.
Like that one's better
and then
earth
the
attack.
elemental, yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I see that.
That one's better water.
Do a Shadow Behead. Put it there.
Pablo, we played a little bit of 1-2 Switch. We played,
Yeah, we played it a bit.
Snipper Clips, freaking Fast RMX.
Yeah, I have Shovel Knight, the Spectre of Torment, but I have not yet opened it.
Haven't
I have
tried
not
it
yet played it. I keep playing Breath of the Wild instead.
Yeah.
It's a Doll Behead.
Hey, Bryce Parker, what's up?
What are those strong against? They're strong against shadows.
Hey, Skullheart.
Shadows, so...
Skellheart, this is Kartia. It's a game we got a couple months back. No, in January, I think it was. Yeah, it's like a tactical RPG.
See, like all these symbols down here. I don't really know what those
Those
mean.
are their weapons, it looks like. An axe, a sword, and a spear.
What
and
does
that's
the
a D?
E mean and the D mean, you know?
Defends. And E.
Like, this
Jeez.
guy's got like nothing, you know?
This is one of those games where you need the manual, actually. Is there a manual in the case?
The case should be in the closet. Go with the... Create 4 more. Do a common behead. And then go with like a... Shadow Miles.
Mikey, if you think Breath of the Wild is in any way ripping off Ubisoft, that's laughable.
Who said that?
He's just saying that Nintendo's taking a lot of ideas from Ubisoft, like large empty maps and radio towers. That's kind of funny.
The thing with every game developer borrows from other freaking games. Like people borrowed from Mario Brothers and past.
Oh,
Zelda
absolutely.
games.
Of all the companies to borrow from, Nintendo has been borrowed from the most. I
Probably,
absolutely
actually, probably.
say that.
I didn't see it in there. Do you know what shelf it's on?
It's not under here still, right? Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Crap, is there not a manual in here?
Yeah, Hobo Primate, we watched that actually. They showed off that 2D prototype that they used to kind of like plan the world of Breath of the Wild, which is super cool. I know we do not have a Pro Controller, so yeah, I'll be using their not D-pad for that game.
Oh, for Shovel Knight.
Yeah. What's up, Skellheart? This is Kartia,
Well,
and
weapon
it's
creation.
a tactics game. I don't know
There's no.
what to say.
There's no manual.
There's no
in there.
manual?
There's no manual in there.
All right.
I don't know what E or D means.
Hold on. Equipment.
Shin Megami Tensei stole from Persona.
Exactly.
Dude, if you ever look at the Megaten subreddit, it's freaking ridiculous. There's like the Persona camp, there's the
Yeah.
SMT camp, and they all like meme war at each other. It's freaking, it's the craziest forum I've seen on the internet. Nothing on there is serious.
Yeah, Gliding Falcon, that's totally correct.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time with the Z targeting. Totally.
That was huge.
That's the thing with video
That was
games is
huge.
if somebody has done something well that's a good idea, that means it's a good idea. That means not only
Oh,
they should be the ones to
E
ever do that.
is
Like
a
other people
rank.
should do that.
So D is higher, C is
Oh,
higher,
that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
E is low. So I wonder if that's
That
gonna
means they're
be,
more proficient at those weapons.
If that's going to be like a requirement. See, he can equip level C weapons
Oh.
Bryce,
and level C armor.
Bryce is saying you may want to upgrade your 3 humans gear.
Upgrade what?
Your humans gear.
Your 3 humans gear.
You have three
Yeah,
humans.
that's what I'm working on. Okay, let's go with.
Lower
That's
equip
attack
ranks will
8.
generally have lower accuracy as well.
What has lower accuracy?
Lower equip ranks will have lower accuracy as well. Oh, you can see that hit ratio as well down there. Hit ratio 85.
It's going up and it's higher attack, so let's make one of those.
But does that just take more materials then?
Guess so.
This is like so weird. In the
So
middle
you
of battle,
may-
you just synthesize everything you need.
Yeah, you may want to just, or depending on how hard these enemies are, I don't know if you have to defeat all of them. You probably do want to use all 6. But depending on the battles, you may not want to like create all the phantoms you can create. You may not want to use like all your materials.
The Pro Controller is 90 Canadian dollars. Holy
Oof.
fudge.
Well, that's probably about the same though, 70. Like American.
Is that what it is?
dollars,
It's 70
right?
bucks?
Yeah, the Pro Controller.
70?
Yeah, it's 70. You didn't know that?
I thought it was like 60.
No,
Oh,
it's
70.
70.
70?
Even if it was 60, that's still.
I
a
still,
lot.
I still think I'm getting it for
I don't
Splatoon.
know. I mean, if Splatoon's unplayable, which right now it would be, given the current control style that I want to use,
Everyone's using
then I'll
swords.
have to. But that's a lot. That means Splatoon, to play Splatoon, costs $130.
So, is there a rock paper scissors mechanic with the swords and the axes and the
and the
spears
spears.
again? Because everyone in the battlefield has swords, so would it be smart for me to use spears or something instead of swords? Would that be more effective? I have no idea. All of these people are using swords. Here's a spear class. I guess we can test it out.
Yeah, Kozla, that's a good point.
I'm gonna check something real quick.
So is this a good or bad Atlas game?
She can equip level D.
It's hard to say anything about it. It's definitely
Well, okay, A.
seems
so
to
he
be a deep game in the battle system, at least.
No, very much so.
We can give him some spears. Let's try that.
Like some really good.
Katanas and hammers will have lower accuracy than swords and axes. Also, there are hammers and stuff.
And then for her, I'll make us a level D spear or E spear. I get no. No, hit
What?
ratio is really high on that.
Okay, Bryce is saying weapon types don't matter as much as the monsters.
Okay, good. Good to know.
In that case, I'm gonna try giving her an X.
Bryce, thank you for being our manual. There's no manual in the
Yeah.
case. Dude, freaking loved game manuals back in the day, man. Like kids
Yeah,
these
they were
days,
cool.
they're getting screwed.
They don't get manuals. Yeah.
No, don't have
They
that
get
manual. So when you
stuff to
can't
look
play the
at.
game, what do you read?
They go on the internet and argue with people
You
about
gotta argue.
Breath of the Wild, which you haven't played, doesn't deserve, 98 out of 100. It's life.
That's life, I guess.
Oh, it's worse than what I have. Mind.
3 is a decent hit ratio.
This is probably going to be a lot worse than what he. Okay, he's strong. He's really strong. I don't need to worry about him. He's got really good equipment. I could probably upgrade gear, headgear. Start with armor. Speed -5, but defense is a lot higher.
Chris saying SNES SimCity manual, so much awesome.
Oh, dude,
We
I
ha-
forgot
we played
SimCity
that
was on
game,
the SNES.
but
Yeah.
I don't remember the manual.
I can't remember the manual either. But we totally played that.
Yeah, because in the SNES SimCity, Godzilla was one of the disasters.
Nice.
Or no, Bowser. It was Bowser.
Was it
separated-
Bowser?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a big
okay,
Bowser.
That's funny.
But only for that version.
Defense 7.
Bryce is saying you may want to spend some time in the arenas between story battles.
How do you even do that?
Yeah, because it's just sort of
It's just kind of going.
gone
yeah.
on its own, right? Collector's edition of Zodiac Age is $200.
Really?
What's in the collector's edition?
Jeez,
I gotta
Square
look that
Enix,
up.
man, they're crazy.
The Zodiac Age, is that the new? Oh, that's the Final Fantasy 12
12, yeah.
remaster.
What do you get if you buy the collector's edition? You get $200. You can only order one. You get the game. You get Judge Magister's mini bust set. Oh yeah, you get all these judges. I freaking love the designs of the helmets for these judge guys.
Yeah, the judges
They're
look
so
legit,
cool.
dude.
Like I love that in
so unique.
in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, like
Yeah.
the way the judges look too. Well, yeah.
I didn't actually play Tactics Advance.
I think they're basically the same designs. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the judges look pretty intimidating. I like
Those apparently will not be sold separately, so that's probably the big pull for the soundtrack. You get a steelbook with exclusive art. You get 6 art cards,
it. Art cards.
and then a digital code to unlock the soundtrack background music option in game. Wait. So in this version of the game, you'll be able to control the background music to be whatever you want.
Oh, so you can put on
Play
like,
different Final Fantasy soundtracks.
or you can just play your Blink-182 or whatever you've got on your PlayStation 4.
I'm
And just,
playing Blink-182.
I don't know why anyone would do that, but that's what it sounds like. You can just play whatever music you want.
Huh. Mikey says, why put the extra money into the manual when you can pad the game with hilariously easy early battles that have slow text over them? The thing is, the second battle in this game was really hard.
So I'm trying to remember what it is. Common beats Doll.
Oh, I can't remember.
Doll beats Shadow. Shadow beats Common.
I don't remember either.
Yeah. I'll have to look that. Can you not look it up again?
Fist. Well, it says common's a fist. It shows it. Common is a fist. And that's rock. Doll
Oh,
is
scissors.
Scissors.
Oh, they're showing
So
it. That's
the
hilarious.
doll is weak to the common.
Yeah. But
The
strong
shadows-
against shadow.
Strong against shadow.
Jeez.
They actually show the rock, paper, scissors
I
in this
love it.
game. That's
There's
hysterical.
no confusion
So
here.
he's rock and he's scissors, so he's going to be weak to him. So I got to get him out of the radius there. Actually, him too.
Knob No Hopes Persona 5 gets a 93 plus in Metacritic.
You know,
It's gonna get great reviews, whatever the number is.
yeah,
It doesn't
don't-
matter
don't
because if
put too
you're
much
into
weight on
Persona,
the
it's
number.
a great Persona game.
It's just a
Guy's a
number.
paper. He'll be strong against him.
This game runs the risk of like reviewers kind of not understanding, depending on how it's localized, not understanding the cultural kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
that could result in some slightly lower scores, I suppose. So in Japan, is that guy referred to as Kun Kun? He totally might be.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Totally bait these guys. With my
If it strips out the
Shadow.
combat system of 12 and puts ATB in, I would actually consider purchasing. Oh, you're talking about Fantasy 12. No, well, they're doing it's the same combat system, they're just doing a different job system, right?
Yeah, it's the same. It's not a remake per se. It's a just remaster.
And then just the international version that we didn't get before. Yeah, that's right. A lot of games used to include posters too. Fetch, man.
Yeah.
That's how are you supposed to decorate your room in 2017?
2017 is the year of minimalism.
Persona 4 is a 93 in Metacritic.
Cool.
Well, to me, Persona 5 is absolutely a better game than Persona 4. So, guess that means it better be a 94 on Metacritic.
Otherwise, you'll be mad and you'll have to go and downvote all the other games.
Yeah, Hobo, I remember doing the same thing. We read the manual for Mario RPG like so many times over.
I mean, they're just going to keep summoning
Many
more guys
times.
again. Oh, he's doing a long range attack.
Well, yeah,
What
long range
the
there.
fetch? That was really powerful. Okay, he's supposed to be weak. He's supposed to be weak against me, man.
Yeah, you're right. But is it only
Is it just because
is
of
it
the
only
gear?
a boost to the attacker? Does it not affect your defense? Holy crap!
That was
Well, that was a good counter
pretty
though.
good.
Yeah, like for Nintendo games, I know they always say there's a digital manual and you can hit the home button and like look at it. Like Mario Maker had a pretty good manual actually that way though.
Oh, he's a paper. Where's my scissors, guys? Alright. Can you make it over there? No. Okay, you're supposed to be strong against this guy.
Fetch. Fetch. Crap.
Man.
This guy's tough. You should definitely do
Whoa.
one.
Bryce says monsters generally don't do as much damage to humans as they do to other monsters. But these are just all monsters up here.
Actually, let's see what my human characters can do here.
So I'm noticing that it's distinguishing a difference between grass and ground for tiles. Are there bonuses associated with those?
Interesting.
Finish that guy off. That'd be great.
Digital manual for Metal Gear Solid doesn't even have Meryl's codec frequency. Yeah, that was the thing you had to go look up on the actual game manual, right? Or like on the back of the game case.
Darn it.
Super Mario Maker would be amazing with the Switch and on the go. It would be pretty sick. Super Mario Maker and Super Zelda Maker.
Or just Zelda Maker? Man, this game assumed you knew what rock, paper, scissors was. I can't freaking believe.
Oh, I shouldn't have put him there.
He's close enough.
This guy probably will be able to hit him on that turn.
There was a note that came with the game with Star Tropics that had invisible ink on it that you had to reveal in order to progress. That's freaking awesome.
They just keep summoning more guys. That's really annoying. Can I do that? Holy crap. Jeez.
These are pretty big battles from like the get-go.
Yeah. A lot of people on both sides.
Oh, so Bryce is saying magic will affect the ground. Quake spells will change the elevation and fire will burn grass. Okay. Interesting. That's pretty cool. That's a good counter.
Nice
That's
counter.
hit.
So I'm guessing again, the goal is really just to kill the human dudes.
But he's just gonna sit there with his back to the edge of oblivion and not move forward one tile. Meryl's Code of Frequency was on the back of the box. Yeah, that's right. That's what I always heard, it was on the back. So if you played Metal Gear Solid for the first time on PSN, how would you know to call Meryl? They must have done something to that, though. They must have patched that, right? Because they should be aware of that.
Has anyone played Metal Gear Solid on PSN?
Scissors guy. Oh, are you serious?
Nah.
Are you serious right now?
Oh, Mike is saying the GameCube version, GameCube Remaster actually gave you a disc in the game that had the frequency written on it, in case you didn't think to check the game. So that maybe is what they did. Rob says, just checked. It does have the frequency on page 5 under codec and saving. See, stuff like that's pretty cool, but like with that Star Tropics thing, you lose the manual, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Kids would like lose stuff like that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like someone would step on the manual and rip it in half, and once you start working loose those staples, you know, like pages start coming off and you don't even know what order they were on in anymore.
Yeah.
How about have not heard of Shroud of the Avatar? I completely forgot that there even was Metal Gear Solid like GameCube remaster. Nothing.
Somehow.
These guys are really weak. What the heck?
Are they hitting my human characters?
Looks like it.
That's probably why.
Whoa, wait. That was human, though. I like how there's like an extra little faction of these monsters on the other side of the river that haven't moved once. It's kind of like one of those old stories of like the Battle of Sekigahara where there was an army that like wasn't moving the whole time, and it was like, what are they doing? What are they thinking?
Oh yeah.
It's just this rogue faction of monsters over here on the battlefield. Oh, it does so the target will change by fire. Huh. That's kind of weird.
Oh, this is on. I wonder if this will burn the grass. That wasn't even that good.
Huh.
Scissors. Well, you're almost dead anyway, so. Just do whatever you can. Yeah.
What? He missed. Holy crap. Hey, Joss, what's up?
And they just keep summoning more. Holy crap, that is freaking dumb.
Hey, Bruno. How's it going in Brazil?
Oh my gosh, that was a powerful attack.
Dang, dude. Does he keep summoning new ones?
Yes, every single turn. Like, I've been trying to move forward as much as possible every turn. It's just like fetching crazy.
Oh, that was Kun.
Oh.
Fetch.
Ah, it's one of those games.
Like,
Whoa, holy fetch, they kicked you all the way.
this game is a little crazy for so early on.
Bryce was saying that there's a way to go to like arenas or something before you advance in the story. I wonder.
Here.
Oh, there you go.
It's an arena. Do you remember the circle faceplates on the GameCube that you could change? I had a Resident Evil one. Wait, on the top? I didn't
Yeah,
make
we
you
never
change
had
those.
one.
Crap. I love that the GameCube had a handle on it.
Hey, yeah.
Like, that's just like the craziest thing to me. Like, I suppose they wanted it to be somewhat portable or something. I don't know.
Mm.
Be up there. can equip these guys too.
Yeah, you see last night here. It's that time of year, man. It's like one day it's gonna be like freaking almost like the 70s, and then the next day it's gonna be
Yeah.
freaking 40 degrees again. Yesterday almost hit 70s. It's ridiculous. Today's supposed to be like 61 or something, but what? I never saw the Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller. What the heck? Oh my gosh, whoa. Yeah, freak. That's it, the chainsaw controller. Holy crap.
Wow.
What the F? What the F?
Oh, I kind of get how you hold it now.
Highlight.
That's funny.
So the left part. That I've never heard of this freaking thing. That's insane.
That's what I'm talking about.
Holy crap.
That's gonna hurt.
So I once at GameStop, but didn't have money to buy it. How much are they selling that for?
What? You should be weak. He's weak! Oh no, that was paper.
White Falcon surprised no one wanted Sephiroth's hair in the last podcast. Yeah, dude,
Oh
his-
my
his hair would
gosh,
have to be
are
paid to
you
take care of that for
fetching
sure.
serious? That was dumb.
50 to $60 for that controller. So it was cheaper than a freaking Switch Pro controller? You can have a chainsaw controller for less money?
That's funny.
Although I guess with inflation, maybe they're the same price. Dang, dude. I expect Nintendo to make different looking Joy-Cons at some point. You know, like, they could theme them pretty easy.
Yeah, but the Joy-Cons are so expensive
Ah, that's true, huh?
that it's like they could easily do it, but then it would
then
cost
it's like-
$80 per like set. I don't know
I would
how
be
successful
interested
they'd
in a Switch that came with, like, a D-pad on the left side
Yeah.
for the handheld.
be. That, at least if you could just buy one
Yeah.
for 40 or whatever, or how much they're charging for those. I think they charge 50 if you just buy one, actually.
Yeah, Bryce saying the miles are garbage.
I don't think I'll ever pick them again. They suck. Just get a bunch of freaking the beheads, man.
All about his beheads. Guitar Hero controllers. I don't remember how much those cost either.
Oh yeah.
Man, that thing came and went. Like,
Yeah,
Everyone
it
had
was big
Guitar Hero.
just for the like Xbox 360 generation. Like,
Yeah.
that was it.
and
Not
then it
before, not
complete-
after.
It didn't just die down; it completely disappeared.
Yeah.
It's tough to say, Mike. I think that the Joy-Cons are kind of just a compromise to keep the profile that they want with the system. That's probably about as large of a screen as they... I don't know. Because you get very much larger than that, it starts feeling much less portable.
But yeah, they're a little too small for my hands. But not like something that you can't just get used to. Because I've always felt like the DS was too small for my hands and stuff like that. But I got used to that too.
Yeah.
I've gotten used to the Joy-Cons now. Especially when they're detached and I'm holding them to them. Wow! That was a strong heal.
You didn't attack him. I don't think we're gonna come in this turn again.
Just gonna heal.
He's gonna heal right back up. He's relying on his counters to ultimately kill you. That's gonna do it. Nope.
Oh my
7?
gosh, game.
So you can't get any more people around him than you currently have.
Get a freaking another behead thing over there
Yeah.
eventually. Jeez.
Holy crap, the Galaxy Mega is that big? I can't imagine carrying around a phone that big. That's crazy.
I've never heard of a Galaxy Mega.
Must be bigger than the Note. Chugger up saying podcast, gaming accessories and innovations that didn't pan out. Was there any good use for it? 6-axis, for example. I don't know if anyone put that to good use.
No.
Yeah, Zeb, it does kind of have that sort of vibe. Get them particles! Encryptor. Total surrounding. Bryce says, try surrounding him in beheads.
Working on it. They're kind of far away right now.
Should Nintendo bring back Nintendogs on Switch? Nintendogs did sell like crazy.
Yeah, it's one of the best selling games of all time, I think. They should. They should totally put Nintendogs on the Switch.
That would be kind of interesting. I wonder how they could, what unique stuff they could do with that. Nintendo's just really backing off emphasizing anything about the touchscreen at all.
Yeah.
Alter Ego saying, I preferred it when Guitar Hero games let you use your normal controller and didn't force you to buy the Guitar Hero controller. Wait, what? How do you... That seems harder to me, though. I don't know why. I guess it would just be like DDR style.
Miles are
Nothing.
terrible. They're freaking horrible. I'll never use them again in a battle.
So what's the benefit of them? Do they use less stuff to make them?
I don't know.
Dude, fetch, and they're just gonna heal themselves again. Probably take all of them out through just counters alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually fine because I just earn more experience the more I attack her.
Oh, actually.
Okay, you get the fetch out of here. Gosh, dang it! Are you serious?
Oh, he's dead.
What a freaking waste!
Get the high ground.
It's because
Maybe
it's,
the high
it's
ground's
'cause-
actually
it's because
bad.
I'm high. I think that's the reason why.
That probably lowers your accuracy.
You're not following George Lucas logic here.
Yeah, George Lucas was wrong.
I'm not going to be able to kill this person without magic, probably.
Did we ever play Crypt of the Necro Dancer? Oh my gosh, I remember when that came out.
Necro Dancer.
Never played it, but a good friend of mine did a lot of the audio design for that game. Ah, really?
Wait, she's Shadow. I wonder what would be strong against Shadow.
Murder. Those are 5 damage.
Oh, what's the next level? Monsters with lower HP will deal less damage and have lower accuracy. Oh, guess we're finding that out. Flying Falcon, I love Fantasy Tactics. I've never played any of the Disgaea games, so quick dodge today.
I mean, how many times are you able to do this? Does she not have an MP penalty at all? There's never going to run out of materials. Does it constantly be able to do that? I can hit her from here with this. It's like okay.
Did like 15 damage.
On PS3, you can control Guitar Hero with the shoulder buttons, square, and the right.
Okay, actually did
analog
like 28 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the right analog stick. What the heck?
Assuming your dudes don't miss, or just do basically no damage. That might have been good, actually, because now you can bring another guy up to attack here. Now you can get another attack in on the turn.
Bryce is saying if you don't get him below 50% HP, they won't heal.
See, now you have 2, unless the dude on high ground misses again, which is entirely possible. He won't do 17 damage. Yeah.
You just can't hit from up there.
But they can counter. That's so weird.
That's freaking dumb.
Yeah, high ground is usually a good thing in battles.
I know,
Especially
right?
tactical, like,
Yeah.
tactics type games like this. High ground should
Extremely dumb.
be an advantage.
So it
Unless
sounds
you're
like
two-eye.
it sounds like best bet right now is to just get them down to just above 50%.
So that he doesn't heal.
Yeah,
And then, yeah.
and then on the next turn you can take him the rest of the way.
Except all my guys are going to be dead.
Yeah, he will attack if he doesn't heal.
This is just kind of ridiculous, you know, that a person is completely surrounded, being attacked on all sides, and, like, we can't win.
It's Encryptor, man.
It's, like, pretty unbelievable.
Okay, I would not attack again. Let's see which one of your dudes he kills, because that could screw this whole thing up, and then, yeah, dude's dead. Well, let's see if you can do 59 damage with 3 people. Not looking good, boy.
No, that's not gonna happen. I'm not going to win.
So is this just like a little training ground or something?
It's an arena battle.
One?
One.
Bryce was saying monsters with low HP do low damage, so I guess.
Oh, so the lower their HP is, the weaker their attack gets.
Yeah.
I'm,
This is the
I think
final
I'm
hope.
done playing this game. It's kind of ridiculous. He's going to heal, and then I will not win. They had one unit that took out probably 7 of mine.
And
just from
ironically, it's a
counterattacks
healer
alone.
unit, which would typically not
just-
be a
I
strong
know.
physical unit.
Freaking unbelievable.
Alter's Edge, it wasn't that bad. I've only got partial arthritis in my finger joints. It's cool, totally. I just want to visualize someone playing Guitar Hero that way with the controller. I'm just trying to think like where your thumbs go.
Okay, that was sweet.
What?
Very stupid.
The game had pity on you.
Okay.
Sheesh. Lacrima win.
Lacrima win! You got item.
Gliding Falcon, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 has replayability, like at least in point 2, partly because it's so short. I think short games have really good replayability because it's not a commitment.
Uh-huh.
It's not so long for you to, oh, do I really want to put 60 hours in?
Yeah, that's a good point. Shorter the game, probably better replayability it has.
But I'm trying to think of other. I mean, multiplayer games are replayable. Mario games are replayable.
Uh-huh.
I don't know yet. We'll see what happens with Breath of the Wild if that's a game I'm going to want to jump back into. After
I was
I've
thinking
beaten
about
it,
that last
or
night. I was
not.
like, I could see myself just continuing to play this game on the same file for like
Exactly,
forever.
and not actually.
Not actually starting from scratch again.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you got Firearm, which is amazing. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is very replayable. That's true.
Yeah,
Short
and it's a
enough to
shorter
be
game
replayable.
too.
Firearm?
That's
I
an
don't
item
know
that you
Firearm.
got, I think, for that battle.
Oh, sick. Well, we'll try it out next
Episode
time.
4 comes to an end.
Yep. Gotta work on some stuff. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bryce, thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the tips and the pointers and all that.
Thanks for being the manual. All right, guys. Yep. Peace out. Thanks for watching.